superb.
Wait a whole goddamn minute, people. All right. Share this real quick. Y'all tripping. Welcome to the Real Shit Talk. It's your boy, the motherfucking dragon, Matthew. Right across from me.
Gentleman Jack, as always. And then we have
Jada
and Chami, and we are
Illest Girls Next Door.
That was stupid cute, yo.
Hey, harmonized on that one, bro.
That was, you guys practiced that.
Zeph didn't. You just know what's up now.
All right.
I'm trying to get this thing sent to you. Go ahead and start off. Oh, my brother. Let me
start off with. All right, so now since we have the illest, what is it? I'm sorry again. I'm very bad with my memory.
It's
sucks.
okay. It's the Illest Girls Next Door.
Illest Girls Next Door.
Yeah.
Right.
Catch us on YouTube and Instagram and everywhere else.
So, what made you guys want to start that?
Well, how it started off, because my major is broadcasting and communications, and I was just like, I always had the idea.
I sent it from my regular one.
Okay, cool. I always like had the idea like in mind, like I always want, because my like end goal is to have my own TV show, like,
Okay.
and I'm like, all right, where do I start? Like I always had the idea, but I never like had the motivation because I really didn't know where to start, and I'm like, damn, like, and then I was just talking to his name is Fame FBG or whatever. He be with Fatboy a lot. That's a Fatboy manager and everything. Yeah. And I was just like, damn, man, I'm talking to like as a normal friend and everything. He like, yo, Jay, like, you gotta invest in yourself. Like, go get a camera. You feel me? Started Instagram for the page, and start working. Like, hit up people that's like around Jersey and everything, and just start building your brand and everything. Like, he's like, you could do it. Like, right. And I'm like, word. I'm like, all right. I'm like, Dad, I need you to go buy me this camera. It was like $1,000 or whatever. So he bought the camera, and I'm like, and then Chami had just told me, like, yeah, I just changed my major from criminal justice to broadcast. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, look, I got this idea. I don't know where to start, how we gonna do it, but fuck it, we gonna do it. Like, and my dad bought the camera, and then me and Chami started, like, that's how we honest. Like, we was already close, but this brought us even closer. Like, I'm like, all right, this the idea. Then, like, she found the studio. I'm like, oh shit, like,
this is serious. This is real serious. We getting this done.
That's a fact. Like, that's kind of how it all started. Like, I feel like the push was her just changing her major, and then like Fame talking to me like, look, Jay, like, you could do it. Like, you just gotta put your mind to it, invest in it, and then we just start doing this shit.
That's what's up.
Right. All right. Because when I seen you guys pop up, I was like, damn, they coming out of nowhere. But I was like, yeah, I see it. I was listening to one of your content. I see that you got this guy coming in tonight. What's his name?
Darius DK.
DK. I seen him coming. I follow some of his stuff, and I seen you like you guys was talking to Fatboy and all. I was like, all right, I gotta see who these people is. Right? So
we're regular people.
Yeah. So then when Marv was Marv, you guys know Marv. Marv is the guy, the dude in space that you hear every once in a while, but
best guy ever.
He was like, yo, go contact the Ellis. He was like, we're going to get them on. Then Moody was like, yo, contact the Ellis. I was like, all right, let me see what's up, yo. Because I'm like, well, I was like, I'm happy to see that you guys are part of the family.
Thank you.
I only wish you guys the best of luck and,
thank you.
And blessings. But
Same
we're going to get to know you guys a little bit more. I mean, this is the place. This is the place to really get to know someone because we're not going to pull any punches, really. I mean, as much as we can. I mean, we're a kind of family, but even my family, I like to like fuck with them sometimes. So
okay, I'm here for all of
them.
All
right. How old are you guys?
I'm 20.
I'm 20 as well.
20.
Yeah.
They ain't even legal age. I can't even go get.
Let
the
me
drinks.
tell you something. I still who can't go get the drinks?
Nah, hell no.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, let inform him.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all something.
I hear what you saying. But I ain't getting locked up after the show.
Let me tell you something. As girls, it's easier.
I know it's easier.
It's way easier, especially if you know people too.
And if you cute.
Period.
I never had that luck.
Right?
You know what I mean?
You gotta work hard. Like,
I
had to work hard. It was annoying.
I gotta get all freshened up, haircuts and everything, and then they'd be like, maybe. Maybe you could get in. All right. Not with those shoes though. Right. Well, so tell us a little bit about your podcast and what do you stand for? Where you plan on going with this?
Okay.
She just said she wants a TV show, bro.
Well,
Pay
I
attention.
know
Pay
that.
attention.
I heard that part.
My
But
bad.
you know, sometimes TV, you know, is not what it is.
Well,
Nah,
I'm gonna start it off.
Okay.
Basically, the Illest Girls Next Door focuses on helping the youth and to encourage them to shit. My mind is crazy right now. It's
okay.
early as hell. But basically, we focus on helping people who have a craft, like models, entrepreneurs, artists. Like, a lot of people think we focus on artists, but we don't just focus on artists. We focus on anybody that has a craft. And basically, people who we bring in that have that clout, that we interview, what they do is the people that are watching us, they learn from what they're saying and they go from there. Like, that's mainly the message that we're trying to provide for people. Like, we interview these people, but we're learning from them as well.
Right.
So
That's good. That's good.
That's basically what it is. Like, kind of how I said, like, we ain't know where to start, and it all started from just somebody we just conversating. That's kind of like how the podcast is. Like basically, like Nimi Hendrix, like he told his whole story on how he had to get his citizenship and everything. Like, you'd be surprised. There's people that don't have their citizenship, and like somebody that don't, just listening to that, like, oh shit, like he had to get his citizenship. Like, let me watch this. Like, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, it's always like a experience type of thing.
Right.
Like, I'm listening to them and I look up to them. Like, let me look at their story. Let me see them. And like, we just basically helping people that don't know where to start, and they helping us. You know, like we help me help them.
That sounds like what we're trying to do here on the Real Shit Talkers. What we do, we tell people if you want somewhere just to speak, just to tell your story, we'll allow you to come up here and tell your story.
That's lit.
As long as that, you know, there's no conflict. Like,
like
my
my boy.
His boy wanted a whole.
I wanted that to happen.
He wanted a whole
Maury
Povich type of thing
Girst.
going on. It was like him and his baby mother. They was going back. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But yeah. But
Jerry.
It was one of the top rated though, no?
Nah, I ain't trying to hear that, yo. It was kind of crazy. But so what do you plan on going with your podcast? Like,
what I plan on going with the podcast is basically just taking it to the motherfucking top. Like, I'm trying to, like, you know, have my own TV show. Like, I'm the host of my TV show. Like, it's me and Chami shit. Like, and like we can have like feature other hosts and everything.
That's cool.
But it's basically like when I get my TV show and everything, it's still gonna be the same thing, the same concept, but it's gonna be bigger, broader. Like, it's gonna be crazy. But I feel like TV. I don't watch TV. I don't watch no reality TV shows. I don't give a shit about none of them. Truth be told,
I'm the wrong person to
like,
talk about reality TV shows.
Like, I just don't care because all of it is bullshit. Like, it's entertaining and everything, but I feel like it's a lot of things that like people don't know, and I just want to give them that knowledge. Like, I want people to look at my show like, all right, this giving me inspiration, this giving me motivation. You know, like, let me watch this, let me tune into this, and then it's gonna be from everybody that you know, like the hottest person out, like giving you that knowledge, like. And I just like that's just me. And also, one thing when I get my TV show and everything, I'm giving back to everybody. Like the whole, like I'm traveling, giving back. That's my whole thing. Like I was even telling Chami, like, once a month we need to just start giving back to the homeless. You know, like start really like getting this into play. Cause at the same time, like we don't got, like I ain't rich. Like I'm struggling like motherfucking school, work, but it's like I got a little bit of something. And how I go about life is, I would want somebody to help me, so let me do something I would want somebody to do for me.
Exactly.
You know,
That's
so.
good. What's up with you? Like, what you
What
going
you
with the TV
hear?
show too, or?
Yes, of course.
All right, so
We family.
Of course. But like, what's your plans for the show?
Well, as she said, we got the same plan. Like, that's why we're doing this together. But what I mainly look forward to is traveling and like interviewing other people while we travel. That's what my main focus, like that's what I really want to focus on. And like she said, helping the people. Like, we just had a drive on Thanksgiving morning. We handed out blankets, food.
Yeah, I seen that.
And all of that to the homeless people. And that was great. Like, we ran into French Montana's cousin while we were doing it. And it was a great opportunity. And it was sad. Like, every time I handed something out, like, I felt so emotional. I would shed a tear. I would be like, oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't.
One thing also about the Thanksgiving drive when we was doing it, the one thing that caught me, the French Montana cousin, He was like, look, like, I ain't even homeless. Like, it was two guys, like, on, like, a little blanket bed or whatever in the corner outside and everything. And we was just giving out the bags and everything. He was like, thank you, but I'm going to give it to my guy. He was telling us, like, I'm not homeless. I just came out to spend time with him. Like, I don't put it on social media, no, none of that. And I'm like, I get that. Like, everything doesn't have to be recorded, but it's just the simple fact that, like, people see you doing it, they going to want to go do it, too.
Exactly.
You know? Like, yeah, we don't really want to record it, but it's like, you people see you doing it. Like, all right, they doing something. Like, we helping out. Regardless if we record it or not, we still doing it.
So how do you feel when it becomes like a trend and it's not from the heart anymore? It's more like, how many files will I get from this?
How I feel about it is, it might be for the clout and it might not be from the heart, but you still doing it regardless. Right. It's like basically when people come on your page hating and shit, you still watched it. Exactly. So who cares?
I'm the type of person to pause and just talk shit. Stop. No.
That still get that view though.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, we have a motto here. We just set it and forget it. We drop something. I don't pay attention to it no more. That is it. So they could probably be talking all types. They could be talking all types of crazy stuff on the page, and we would never see it because we don't care. Because we do this for us.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. But
Oh, okay. Going back to where you guys say, like, you guys both ideally want to be able to travel and interview. Where would be your ideal place to travel to?
Oh, I'd say Hawaii first.
Okay. Why Hawaii?
I would like to go to Hawaii.
Aloha people, but
you're saying, right?
I like to go to Hawaii for the simple fact that I actually was exactly. Yeah, but I was originally supposed to go to college in Hawaii.
Okay.
So I've never had that experience. Like, I go to Bergen Community College. So originally I had got a scholarship and I was supposed to go to Hawaii Pacific University, but some things led to another and I didn't go. But what I wanted to go for was criminal justice, and and there was a program where I was going to be helping out people and stuff like that, a shelter, and I didn't get to do any of that. Like, one situation just changed everything for me. So I want to start from there, like where I really was supposed to start, and go from there.
I mean, just go. Honestly, just. I mean, I can show you something after this. You'll be on the next plane soon. Wow. I mean,
I'll be honest.
Some good stuff, but we still didn't touch on the topic really too much of what do you say to the individual? Like, say if you was talking to someone, right, and they just did it for the views, right? They help somebody for the views. What do you say to them? You be like, listen, whatever.
I mean,
because I understand at one point because, I understand someone got help regardless, right? Someone did get help, but it wasn't sincere,
Yeah.
So should we care about the emotional part of it, or
I feel like I honestly I'm a real nonchalant person. Like, it is what it is type of thing. But like, I do everything from the heart. Like, cause I really care. Like, that is sad. Like, like how everybody just living in poverty and everything, and then like it's a lot of stuff that like I just feel like emotional with. So like everything I do, I know I'm coming from the heart. Some other people, they just don't. Like, they just don't. You can't change them. Ain't nothing gonna make it different. So it's just like, it is what it is. Like, everybody doing shit for views on Instagram. Like, it's sad, but that's what it is. Like, Instagram's
can't change it.
Instagram's just not Instagram anymore. Like, it's like, nah, I gotta do this shit for Instagram.
Exactly.
Like, that's a fact. Like,
Instagram is money now.
So it's just like, it is what it is. But how I see it is, you still did it. So you want to do it for views, you want to do it for clout, that's on you. Like, that's on you. Like, sad to say, but at the same time, you still help that person.
All right.
Yeah.
So
sound non-judgmental, I guess. But it's what do you say to stuff like that?
What
do you say to your friend that's just doing it for?
Well, this is the way I see it. I'm letting her answer now. Now, the way what you're saying with your question, if you really think about it, like, it might not be sincere for them, right? The person doing it, but the person receiving it will be happy that they either have blankets, they have socks, they have shirts, they have food, because they haven't eaten for 3 days. So the person doing it might not be sincere, but the person receiving it is 100% appreciative of it. And it sucks having days going, a couple days going without eating.
Listen,
it wasn't fun.
I understand.
That's how I stayed skinny. I'm about to go back on that fasting.
We'll go back to a long story. I have very close ties to the homeless, coming from situations like that. But that's its own thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to really try to dive into why some people are there and some people aren't, it could get really touchy, you know. But I do get what you're saying. As long as someone's getting helped, right? As long as someone, I think it's fine. What do you think about language police?
Language police?
Yeah, language police. And we've been talking about that for the last
couple weeks.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
So
I never even heard of that.
When you can't use certain words anymore, especially you guys come from the generation of when certain words are becoming more and more taboo to say. What word will you not allow to be removed from your vocabulary?
Suck my dick.
So where you from? You're from New York, right?
No, I'm from Jersey. I'm originally from Newark, but I live in Bloomfield.
So suck my dick. You ain't taking out your...
No. No.
She love cursing. She really love cursing.
So what about the word, this is a safe spot. What about the word, like saying words like retarded or saying words like...
you know, a lot of people, like, I remember using that word before, but like... not in the sense, like, I understand that there's people who are retarded, but I didn't mean it in that sense. Like, but for people to think that's
a medical term.
Exactly.
So
you're right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes people say something without realizing, like, you know, and like not everybody like thinks like that when they're speaking.
You want to know what's crazy? I was just talking to somebody because I was like, now that I think about it, for another man to tell another man to suck his dick, but it's not like, you're not saying it as like literally like suck my dick, but it's kind of like just disrespect. Like, I'm disrespecting you, like suck my dick, period. Yeah. It's not, but I thought about it like, have anybody really thought about it like literally like you tell another, like a man telling another man really to suck my dick? I know, but I'm like, I just thought about it. I'm like, dude, like, you know, like when you mad, you like suck my dick like to another nigga, but it's like.
Hold on. When you were thinking this, were you high?
I don't smoke weed anymore, but I am an alcoholic.
Okay.
I'm an alcoholic.
I'm the weed smoker.
So green, I can tell now. So that's already stuck in my head. You got it.
That's all me. We two different people.
First of all, I used to get high as hell. Don't even do that.
Nah. Yeah, definitely. I remember, but she stopped. Like, she left me all by myself. I do this by myself. I leave up the alcohol to her. I can't deal with that.
What? Let me tell you. Y'all got some hen, dog. Let me tell you something. Henny's a coat.
And my brother's an alky.
Yeah.
He been on the show.
I can't do alcohol no more.
You can't do alcohol? You don't do anything.
I mean, for me to handle my alcohol, I feel like I gotta smoke.
Huh?
No.
For me to handle my alcohol, I have to smoke.
No. For me to not handle my life, I would drink. That would be the worst. I wild out. That's the problem. I don't like drinking because not only does it mess with my stomach, but I go crazy. Like there's a switch it taps into, and I believe I'm a superhero because ain't no one could touch me. And bad enough thing is I'm already a fighter. It makes no sense.
Yeah. You know what I hate? Like, because I'm very competitive at heart, especially from training. You'd understand this is. Whenever someone takes a shot with me, right? If I see that if they're like, all right, let's do another, I'm like, fuck it. You all for one, I'm all for one. We're going back and forth till someone says I'm done. And there's been times where I blacked out because of that.
I never blacked out before.
Oh, well, see, for me, I've blacked out with shitty alcohol, such as Smirnoff Green Apple. Don't know why I did that. That was horrible.
I drunk Majorska, my dude.
We were playing.
Do you know about Majorska?
What's that?
Never heard of it.
Majorska comes in a plastic bottle.
Marv is over here raising his head.
Marv that's rubbing alcohol in the bottle, dogs. It's in a plastic bottle. It's clear, and they don't even trust the alcohol to go through. They don't trust the alcohol enough to put it in the glass. They put that shit in plastic.
Marv's gonna grab something out of the fridge.
I think
now.
He got some.
You got some liquor,
Majorska is like you could get like a whole gallon for like $10. That's how cheap it is.
Okay, no, you didn't have.
You don't got the bottle anymore? All right.
If it's not Henny, I prefer Patron. I love Patron. I prefer Patron.
Yeah, I drink Patron.
Patron's the brand. what liquor from Patron?
The
Tequila.
Tequila?
Yeah. The white one.
Okay.
That one.
With the green top, with the green wrap.
Yeah, with the green wrap.
So
that one. Remy. And have y'all heard of Buchanan?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Buchanan. Like I was in DR for a month and I drank Buchanan, like the whole bottle to myself. And when I got off the boat, I was running on the sand and I busted my ass. Like I scraped my whole knee.
My thing, like, what is the dumbest amount of alcohol you drank at once? Not sipping throughout the day. I mean, like, at once.
At once. Oh, okay. I got this one.
She said, you say and then I'll say what I did.
Are we really gonna do an alcohol count?
Let me hear your story first.
All right, I'll tell you right now. I was 18, 19, right? We were camping with my family. I forgot what campgrounds we were at. My cousin and I, like told you, being competitive, my cousin's like, all right, let's drink Grey Goose. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. All we had were the big red Solo cups, and we filled it to the top. And not the top. You know how they have the top and that one little line right underneath it?
Yeah.
So we filled it up to there, and we're like, fuck it, we're going to see what's going to happen. Either we're going to chug it all, or we're going to spit it all up. And him and I are going at it, and I down the whole thing. He spits up three quarters of the way down. From him spitting up and throwing it up right then and there, he was good. Apparently, I was talking to a tree. I confessed to my parents, my family, a couple of things I shouldn't have. I pissed on the door. Ended up. This is all. This is in the cabin. Then I end up opening the window, pushing out the crate, pissing out the window. And at one point,
pissing,
when you're
so what happened?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Pull the
car. The rule
I don't
is,
remember all of this. This is what's being told to me.
But the rule is, you can't pop the cork. Once you pop the cork, it's over.
I know. I'm already blacked out at this. I'm already blacked out. Yeah. So like, all I remember was like 5 minutes after drinking the whole cup. Like I'm talking to my younger brother, and all of a sudden, out. I don't remember anything else. I'm just out.
Nah, that's
and apparently I was when they finally locked me in the room where I basically pushed the window out so I could piss.
They locked you in a room?
Yeah, because I was that drunk. They're telling me they hear banging on the door trying to get out because I needed the bathroom. Apparently they hear the window being pushed, use the bathroom. They come open the door and I'm just knocked out on the floor.
That's funny.
Wow.
No, I got a freaking story. I just came back from Miami like 3 weeks ago. And I was in Club Live on a Sunday. Right. Popping. Anywho, Henny coming back to back. Henny and Red Bull coming back to back. So now, because I went out there with my best friend and her stepdad. It was her stepdad's birthday and everything. The whole family was out there. So we went to IHOP and shit. But, like, I was so drunk. I'm like, son, I don't even want this shit. So her stepfather had a Wraith or whatever. So we just sitting in the Wraith talking. I'm like sitting on her lap in the back seat, hanging upside down in the Wraith, trying to make myself throw up. Cause it was like I didn't have to throw up, but you know, like when you just sit like, nah, this shit gotta come out. Like I'm over here sticking my finger down my. I'm like, and I'm mad. I'm like, son, I'm not throwing up. Like what the fuck? I was mad as hell. And then I just remember I was popping hella shit. Cause like when I get drunk. It depends my mood, but 9 times out of 10, I was angry. So I'm like, nah, fuck this nigga. I'm popping hella shit about my ex. I'm
she
like,
one of those when you drunk as hell calling your ex nigga like, yo.
You want some buzz, yo. But I ain't call him. I was popping shit to my best friend. I'm still hanging upside down in the rave, popping hella shit about my ex. Like, nah, this nigga wildin', like, it's all good though, like, just crazy. And then, cause we had a Suburban, got on a Suburban truck, out. Damn. Soon as we got in there, I was out. Like,
tell them about that Uber ride.
Yo, so the night before.
That's the one reason why I won't be an Uber driver.
Right?
No. Let me tell you, the night before, I was at club. I forgot what it was. It started with a C, some other club in Miami. Mind you, another Henny night. Henny. I'm telling you, Hen dog is the way to go. Anywho, sipping hella Henny. Me and my friends in Adria or whatever, we left the club early because I didn't eat that day. So, like, I ain't had to throw up, but it's like I didn't eat. So I'm like, nah, let me just, before I even, because my thing is, in some circumstances, I know my limit. I know myself because I'm an alcoholic. Like, you got to know.
Right.
You know, like, you drink enough to, like, kind of catch your wave, your drift. And I'm like, damn, I know I ain't eat. Like, my stomach touching my back. I'm like, nah, it's time to go. Because I don't know what's about to happen next. Like, it's time to go. So I called the Uber to the place or whatever. I ended up ordering pizza. I fell asleep, but I woke up just in time. Woke up the next morning. I'm looking at the Uber ride. I'm like, I was just checking to see how much it was. It was $5. I see a $230-some ride. I'm like, what? I text Uber like, nah, give me my money back. Like, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck type of scam and shit they be out here doing in Miami, but I was dead. Like, I was dead. My friends came dead. Like, everybody was dead. Everybody drunk as shit, like throwing up everything. I had throw up, but everybody else throwing up and shit, and everybody else was good. But it was like, where the fuck did a $230-something ride come from? Like, I don't know where that shit came. Mind you, it wasn't my car though.
Right.
It was I had somebody, car linked to it, whatever case may be, But it was like, cause it was in Miami, it made it seem like it was me, but it wasn't me. I'm like, I was drunk as hell. I was asleep. I was dead. I was not alive.
So where did $200 ride come from?
I don't know.
To this day, you still don't know?
She don't know.
I don't know who took that ride.
Where'd they go to?
Where'd they go for $200?
They went like an hour away. Like,
they went to a whole nother state.
I don't know how they did it. I had my phone on me the whole time. Woke up with my phone and everything. Don't nobody know my password, none of that. Like, and everybody all cool and everybody was there. So I'm like, how? Just how? I need to know how.
Uber driver happy as hell. He probably took nobody across town.
Facts. He probably forgot to say that he dropped you off and he kept driving.
No, because the ride that I took, he canceled. Like when you drop, they dropped off. But another ride, I don't know how. I to this day I don't know how.
You didn't call Uber?
I told him like, look, I didn't do that. They was like, they sent me an email like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, nigga, like it wasn't me. Fuck.
That. And they ain't do nothing?
Nah, they refund my money back.
Oh, okay.
But
that's what I'm waiting like.
That's not the point
you
though.
Just
like
out $230?
Like, what if she didn't notice?
Right. Yo, been times I forget just to check my card.
Nah, that's a fact.
Nah, you gotta be on top of credit card scammers and shit.
But I don't know how they did it. Like what? Like transmitter or something? Like, let me catch this Uber from this girl. I don't know how they did it.
I don't never trust myself out in public drunk. Like, I don't know how people could do that. Like,
I mean, it depends who you're with and who you're around. Because you can't just
matter.
Nah, it matters. Definitely,
it matters. So let me tell you this. This is how it's either gonna go, right?
Okay.
Now we're around. Say we went to go hang out. You're like, yo, Matt, let's go hang out. Bob, I'll come through, hang out, and all of a sudden I start getting drunk, and then you be like, damn, who the hell's that person? I'll go over and smack the shit out and be like,
yo, you sound like me.
Like, I just go over and smack shit. Like, we got issues? Like, you be like, what are you doing? See, that's why I don't go outside drunk anymore. See,
I wouldn't want to go out with you if you that type of person. Like, when you get drunk.
I know my limit, of course. I know my limit. If I start feeling the buzz, I'm like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to do nothing else. Right. But after the buzz,
my best friend be like, she be like, Jay, not today. I be like, I'm cool. Like, as long... Because, first of all, when I'm drunk, it's 0 to 100 real quick. Like real quick. Right. But, like, I be like, it depends on what it is. Because, like, I remember, like, I was at this party. Feel me? I wasn't even drunk. I was sipping. Nice. You feel me? All right, this girl dancing. She's drunk. Like you could tell she's drunk. She bumped into me. I'm like, all right. I wasn't drunk, though. So, it didn't, like, I had a buzz. I moved away from her. I'm like, because I know me. I moved away. I don't know how. Here she come again, but because I'm little, like she all big and fat and like damn, like, and I got heels on. I'm like, if I fall at this party, that's embarrassing. Like, so I'm like, okay, she got one more time. Like I told my bitch, I'm like, this bitch got one more time to bump me. I'll move again, but this bitch got one more time. You got one more time. Cause I keep moving from you. You drunk, and I pushed her ass the second time. Like, look, like, try that shit again, like. Cause you drunk, like you doing too much.
Oh, he know what time. I would have put that girl to sleep.
Like, she doing too much. Like, come on now. Like, I be drunk, but I be in my zone. Like, I be by my friends. I'm hyped. I don't be like like she kept bumping me, and I just wasn't having it. I'm like,
let me tell my drunk story.
Her ass was attracted to you. I don't know what to tell you.
That shit was badonk though. Like,
I got two great stories. My first story is I was actually hosting for DJ Prince and Teaneck. I think you was at that party. You had like a black skirt on. You don't remember?
I was
there.
there.
So that day I was so drunk. Like it was too packed, so it got shut down. So I went to a club afterward, and we was popping bottles. We was drinking Patron, and it was hot. So you know when it's really hot and you just keep sipping and sipping? Mm-hmm. That was me. And I just kept sipping and sipping, and then we ordered another bottle. So we was already by like the third bottle, and I was just sipping. I was done. Like I couldn't walk. I went outside, and I just started, like, there was a food truck. I was ordering food, and I turned to my right, and I see this guy, and he looks just like Peter Griffin. And I couldn't stop laughing.
Let me tell you something. You was not drunk. All right? So it definitely did something. All right, one of them drinks was not straight.
Like I was tripping. Like I really thought this was Peter Griffin. I couldn't stop laughing. I threw myself on the floor and I was like banging on the floor like just laughing. Like, yo, I can't. Like I was drunk. I couldn't even drive home. I had to leave my car there. It's my first story. My second story, I was drunk with my mother. I was actually on a cruise on my way to the Bahamas, and they give you a card, and that card is unlimited drinks depending on the package that you got. And I just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. And when it was time to go to sleep, the boat was like moving kind of crazy, and I felt it. You
feel it more when you're drunk.
And my mom, she already know her limits, so she was already in bed. She had left me actually in the club, and then when I finished on the boat, I went back to my room, and I'm like, damn, like my mom gonna see me drunk. Like she never seen me drunk, so I go to the bathroom first, and I'm like, oh, all right, I got this. So I start drinking water. I'm good. I go to lay down, and it starts moving like crazy. I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. I grabbed the cup. I start throwing up, and my mom started ripping me. She's just cursing. Like, she wouldn't stop cursing, and I just told her, like, I ain't trying to disrespect her, but I told her, like, shut up. Like, a person is drunk. You don't want to hear nobody coming at you. Like, just leave me alone. If you don't want to deal with it, that's fine. Like, just leave me alone. But, yeah, I can't go somewhere. This sucks to say, but I can't go to a club sober. Like, I have to be high. If it makes sense.
I get super anxious. I don't like all those people around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it freaks me out.
And anybody that knows me knows I have shades on when I'm in the club. Like I have to have my shades on. Like I gotta block everything and just I'm in my zone.
That's what I was about to say. Like me, I'm drunk off rip. Like soon as I get off work, like school done, I time to drink. I handle my responsibilities first.
Good.
After that, my friends know. And I don't know if you heard of teleport. Let me tell you something. The best wine ever. I call it purple Henny.
Yup. Sneak up on you.
Let me tell you something. That wine to get you fucked up.
What is it? It's called the teleport?
It's called teleport. Let me tell you something. I'll bring you a bottle. Mm-hmm. Literally, that shit have you bussing. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is, like, you can function. Like, I swear to God, you could drink teleport at work. Like, and still. Chill. No, I'm so serious. like, I'm so serious.
I'm an electrician. I can't do that.
All right, well, maybe not you, but I'm just saying, like, it keeps you, like, it keeps you mellow, but lit. Like, it's not like Henny, like, I'm drunk, like, I'm busting, like,
telling these
period.
people to go to work.
Wait, hold on. Let them do it. Send us some videos.
Word. Tag the Illest girls next door. Let us know about your experience.
Drinking teleport at work.
That's too. Fuck
at work, not driving.
Nah, I mean, that's my problem.
Job is Uber.
Don't tag me in that because I don't want to be responsible for nobody.
That one guy with the $200 fare, he gonna hit you up. He gonna be like, that was me.
I wish I could like know who that person was because I got some words for them, but
man, they got a free ride though.
A 230.
They had to get in trouble if Uber had to refund it. They had to get in trouble.
They wouldn't know.
Someone had to pay. Yeah, dude. If they had to refund it.
Yeah, but that's only because it went from her card to Uber. Whoever got that ride, they don't know. They won't know who that person who got the ride.
And mind you, got my name on it and everything. That's technically my ride.
So other than like cursing them off, I would probably give them my handshake. Like, you pulled this one off. Like, you got it.
I'm like, but can I get my money back though? Like, fuck wrong with you? Like,
you already got your money back.
But that's not the point. Like,
see now,
trying to get paid
see
twice,
now
bro.
I sound crazy when I say stuff like that.
She's trying to get paid twice. She got paid back from Uber. Now they want that. Gotta get.
Because period, like, because say Uber ain't give me my
money.
Say Uber ain't give me my money back. You still took my money, so give me my money back.
Right.
Period. I don't care if Uber gave me my money back. You still took my money, so give me my money back.
Right, exactly.
Period. I don't care. Like,
so y'all gotta stay running. Whoever that is, just keep running.
You ain't gonna have to hear what I got to say.
Just keep running. Yo, can you imagine being in front of your? When's the first time you was drunk in front of your parents?
Oh, drunk in front of my parents. The 18.
I
told you, drinking that red Solo cup of Grey Goose.
The red Solo cup.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that when you was talking shit.
Yeah, I want to hear
that was in front of my family.
Now hold on, I got you. Now you got to pay attention because he already said that.
Right?
He said
I told
that
he
was saying things to his parents that he should have never said, and they.
I didn't know that was your first time though.
Yeah.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I didn't know. It was
I
your
wasn't
first
dumb,
time.
bro.
I got a real story for you.
Go ahead.
All right, so boom. I believe I was like 16. It used to be this club in, I think, Clifton. What was it, Bliss?
Yeah,
Bliss.
Yes, the teen club.
I used to go to Chill Lounge in Montclair, and I used to go to Bliss in Clifton. So me and my friends, mind you, when I was young, I used to drink light liquor. I don't drink light liquor at all. I'm sorry, I'm a dark liquor bitch. Like, give me all dark liquor. Like,
Right.
I can handle it perfectly fine. Light liquor, I'm throwing up. Like, not really. The only light liquor I get is from Ringside, because they mix it. Like, Ringside drinks be popping. But anyway, back to the story. So I was drinking, I believe like Amsterdam or some shit. I ended up being like drunk as hell. Like, I tried to go get some. I didn't even make it into the party. I'm across the street. I think it was a Walgreens at the time.
Yeah.
So I ended up trying to like get some water and everything. And I ended up, I'm not friends with them no more, but them dumbass bitches, like, that's why what she said was true. It depends who you're around, too, when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You know, like, for instance, my best friend, like, she don't really drink like that, but she drink in there. So she's going to be in a more sober mindset that when I'm fucked up, she going to help me.
Right, exactly.
You know, them bitches was dumb. So they got me in the front of the building, drunk as hell. I think like a cop happened to like walk by or something, or an ambulance or something like that, throwing up and shit. Like, so they ended up calling my dad. Mind you, my dad didn't even know I drink none of that. So my dad ended up coming. He had to come get me or whatever. And I think like my birthday was like a couple months, like not even a couple months, probably like a month away, because my birthday in August. I'm a Leo. Shout out to the Leos. But
Boo.
sorry.
What's your sign?
No, I'm a Virgo. I'm August 24th.
I'm August 10th.
Anyways, you.
I'm a Taurus.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
No, fuck out of here, Geminis. I can't stand them.
It's
Back to the story real quick. I'm almost done.
Zodiacs don't matter.
Yes, they do. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold up. Let me get back to my story now.
Yeah. Finish the story.
So then my dad brought me home. Oh, you drinking and and then the parents. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, like it. Cause I'm the type of person like it happened already. What you want me to say? Mm-hmm. Like, what you want me to do? Like, I'm so nonchalant about shit. It's just like it is what it is. Like, what you want me to go back in the past? Like, build me a motherfucking time machine?
Well,
I
they
can't
need
do nothing.
you to understand why they're upset.
Okay. I'm not.
But let me tell you something.
Wait, hold on. It get interesting.
Let me write this in my notes before I forget.
All right. So then, being that, I guess because I was underage drinking or whatever, so I think it was like probably like a couple days later, maybe like a week later, a cop came to check up on they wanted my dad to like sign something or whatever.
Yeah.
Bringing that I was drunk, so he was knocking on the front door. We used the side door. So I came out the side door and I had a dog. I had a pit bull. I think his name that wasn't Blue Jay. I forgot what the fuck that. We had so many dogs, but we always had pit bulls. But my dad actually found that pit bull off the street. He started feeding him, taking care of him. But the dog only liked my dad. I did not fuck with that pit. Like because when we found him, he was bony, like starved to death.
Yeah.
My dad started feeding him. You know, he started getting his strength up. But then he only liked my dad.
Right.
Like he was nice when my dad was around, but that little dog was evil.
Right.
So I'm outside talking to the cop and everything. I left the side door open because I'm like the dog on the leash, you feel me? So I'm talking to my dad. I'm talking to the cop and everything. I'm like, yeah, my dad not here. Why the dog walk out the house? Well, I'm scared of the dog, so I'm just sitting here looking at the dog like, and I'm still as hell because my heart's shaking and shit. I'm like, oh shit. Mind you, it's 2 cops. So the dog walk up to the cop, sniff him. He just started attacking the cop. I swear to God, he started attacking the cop. So the cop took out his gun and fired. So then the cop you just see blood leaking out his finger and shit. I'm like, oh, I thought the dog bit off the cop finger, and the cop ended up shooting the dog. So the dog just walked his ass back in the house. Mind you, the cop took me to the hospital with him in the cop car. So I'm in the cop car and everything. It actually ended up being on the news and everything. Dog attacks cop and cop he shot his own finger off. That's what I lied to you not. Like, I lied to you not. This dead happened, like, dead in front of me. Like, the dog started attacking the cop. The cop pulled out his gun, shot his finger, and then the bullet went to the dog. Took me to the hospital. When it came back, like 2 hours later, they brought me back to my house because we went to clear a mass. Like I don't know. It happened fast as hell. Like, I don't know how he just...
Probably, the thing is when he went to go like this, is the hand went, it was right in front, panic.
Yeah, he shot his finger off, shot the dog. They brought me back to the house. Mind you, it was like summertime. It's hot as hell. They got me sitting in the cop car. I'm like, I didn't even do anything. Like, why y'all got me sitting in this cop car?
Need to witness.
Right. So then my dad came home. Mind you, the dog only liked my dad. So they got the neck hazard on the dog, trying to bring him out the house.
Pasco?
I don't know what the name is.
No, I'm saying Pasco County?
No, this is Bloomfield, so it was animal control.
Okay.
And my dad, like, take the thing off the dog. Like, he over here bullet wounded everything, still trying to attack him because they got the thing around his neck. My dad, like, take that shit off. Mm-hmm. What the dog do? Walk kindly beside my dad, up into the animal control car, nicely. Like, he ain't bothering nobody, none of that. Because my dad was there.
Mm. So, a whole cop got his whole finger taken off, all this craziness because you was drunk.
Yeah.
You're not a good person to drink around, yeah?
I was like 16.
You either. Like, you be wanting to fight.
Listen, that's why I stay home. I know my place.
You're talking about fights, bro. I can't go out with my friends. This is how it goes. Like, I'll tell you how, for drinking stories with my friends. It was my best friend's bachelor party. We were down in Atlantic City. Tell me how, like, all right, we're going. I get down there at 11. I start drinking at 11. Yes, I'm somewhat of an alcoholic, drink in the morning.
Jesus.
Then they get down at 4. I continue drinking with them. 7 o'clock, my best friend comes down. We start drinking with him. His night was over at 9:30. Yeah, don't let me plan a bachelor party. That's So anyways, so we're going, and somehow, after I drop him off, we come down. My boys are starting to get really drunk. One of them spills his drinks on me, so I have to take him back to the room. So the 5 minutes it takes me to take him back to the room, my 3 other friends get into a club, get kicked out of a club, go into another club, fight people, get kicked out of a club, and another friend of mine loses $700. All within 10 minutes.
See, I'm not, so, see, and then you be like, oh, come by and hang out.
But that's the thing. Like, from us training, like, they never get into fights when I'm there. It's always when I'm not there, they decide to get into fights. I'm like, guys, what are you doing?
Wait for me.
Like, none of you guys know how to fight, and you guys are getting into fights. What are you doing?
It's usually the ones who want to fight.
Everybody got that one friend that don't know how to fight. And
no, that's the thing. Like, most of my friends don't know how to fight. Like, other than the people we train with, most of my friends don't know how to fight. They've done a little street fighting, but not.
Wait, you train?
Train in what?
I'm an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So from us,
I mean, you could teach me. Like, I got some little guns. Like, I got some potential.
Listen, I got you.
I got some.
But you know what? You gotta be chilling when you
gotta sign a
waiver. You start drinking. Like, when you drinking, don't say my name. Just be like, oh, my teacher is blah blah blah. Don't do that.
You know, it's another thing though, from actually training and learning how to hit people or get hit by people.
You're less likely to fight.
Yeah, even then you're gonna want to be in a more controlling system. So your drinking will drop. So if you want to stop drinking, then okay, train. If you don't, then
nah. Cause I honestly, I'm a real bad alcoholic. Like, I drink like every other day. So I'm actually gonna like stop that. Like, how I stop smoking weed. Like I ain't gonna stop drinking all the way. But
we'll talk after this.
Yeah.
Like I tell you, like I have a bad habit. Now, like my back has to be against the wall. Like for me, like my back has to be against the wall just in case something goes on. I'm like, I'm not gonna let people.
What would it take for you to fight? Like, what would it?
For me to fight, like somebody has to.
Just needs to be against the wall.
That's what. No. The reason why I'm back there is because I'm always back by the wall and closest to the door.
Gotcha.
I'm always doing that. Like, that's my thing. Like, if something goes down, I'm out. Now, if that's blocked off, I'm getting through them no matter what. I'm like, fuck it. Only problem is that door swings open. A lot of people panic and they push outward.
So it's gonna take a lot of you guys to stop me from running through a door.
Right? Like, even if it opens that way, we could just.
I don't know. It don't take that much for me.
No. See, I try to.
That's only when I'm drunk. But I never been so drunk that I don't remember stuff. Like I've been drunk to the point that I lose control. Like I just lose control of my actions. But I never been drunk to a point that all of a sudden I can't recall what happened the day before. That's why it's like I never really have too much fun drunk stories because everyone's be like, oh my God. So apparently I did a backflip off of a bridge. I'm like, what? Like you don't remember doing a backflip off of a bridge? Like, nah, not me. I be chilling.
That'd be the funniest stories when you don't remember. Your friends tell you like, Nah. I remember like I be drunk and I be going through my pictures and stuff like, yo, I don't remember this. Like, when did this happen?
All I want to do is go to sleep after I'm drunk.
I hate you then because yo, she be doing the same thing. Like every time she drinks,
just don't let me sit down.
Like I gotta stay hype. I gotta stay in it. Like if we in the club, I get it. Like I'll be up all night. Yeah. The moment like it's dead and shit, I'm going to sleep anywhere. Like
let me sit. Let me get in my car and drive.
Make it fun then.
Nah, I'm done. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Like, once the energy go down, is case.
Then make that energy go
up. Lights out.
Listen, I that's what I feel for it. Like it's either you at 0 or we at 100. All right? So once we're no longer at 100, I must be at 0. I'm going to sleep. It's over.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Yep. Lights out.
Whatever you call whatever you want.
That's why we don't drink together.
That's why I smoke. See, now I'm up. Give me my sativa, I'm fine. We be all gravy. But you give me some, indica, I'm going back to you too.
I'm that type of person. If I start getting buzz and don't get past buzz, I'll start breakdancing. Like it's.
Oh, I love to dance.
You will start breakdancing?
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it in a living room, maybe the size
Say
of
no
this
more,
table.
dogs. I got a couple. You coming over today? I got a couple drinks.
No, you're good.
All right. You
sure? If you're gonna get me to the point where I'm buzzed, I'm getting you to the point you're blacking out. We need this story.
There'll be no way in hell I'll black out.
I'll make it happen.
Would you guys like to be there for me to black out?
Yes.
All right, listen.
I'm
gonna.
We can have a contest, like, cause let me tell you something.
Have a contest.
Get the dark liquor.
Hold on, time out.
Here.
We do not condone underage drinking. I'm just letting everybody know. Okay.
We're not talking about this.
We're not talking. This is all hypothetical. It hypothetically might be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Oh, I thought. Usually when he does that.
See me facing buns, so fuck drinking.
Yeah, I used to like if you talk to me 3 years ago, yes. I can't do that anymore.
I'll beat you in that too.
I don't think so.
You trying to get smoked out?
Definitely.
Even if I was to smoke now, I'll smoke you out.
No, definitely. Maybe you, but him definitely not. I don't even know, but I know damn well how many blunts you smoke in a day.
Don't worry about all that. Just know that it's
no.
over.
I need you to know that it's
over.
Not over. All right.
It's over.
Well, you gonna take my number down? What you smoke? What type of weed you smoke?
Whatever's on the table.
See, that's not what I smoke. Not whatever on the table.
My
Girl Scout cookies.
No, listen, my people
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, all that.
All of that. It gotta not just sour.
No, you do torpedoes?
Sorry.
No.
What? Do you know what they are?
How about edibles?
Yeah,
edibles don't work.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let me tell you, I'm like, wait.
I took a 120 and do nothing. I was just.
Y'all gotta hear this story. You gotta say the whole day though how it went.
All right,
hold on, my bad. Interrupting. Don't tell me edibles don't work, bro.
Yeah,
I had a day and a half, bro.
No.
A day and a half.
No. Okay. The first time I did an edible, it was from something he gave me. Right?
I made.
And something he made. And then,
so you're trying to say it's trash then because
but
he
now,
wait, listen.
But now nothing really works after that. Like after that, like every time I eat a strong edible, it don't work.
Because you
like,
haven't had
no,
one that I made, bro.
First off, I burn off a lot of calories, dude. It takes a lot. It will take a lot.
That's how it goes down. Like the way when he had my edible, bro, a day and a half. It was
giggling.
A day and a half. Like no exaggeration. Like he fell asleep and woke up, went to work still high.
Yo, let me tell you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you how it all started. So boom.
Jazz out of performance.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna get to that. That's the next day. So, this girl I know, Cynthia, or whatever. She went to Cali or whatever for a couple months. Grew hella weed. Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and she made edibles or whatever. Yo, when I tell you, alright, so I never took an edible before. She just giving me the bag like, eat it. Mind you, I'm drinking liquor because I'm alcoholic. And I was smoking weed at that time. Ouch. So, mind you, we smoking weed from Cali. I'm drinking, I believe it was Jack Daniels. I'm drinking Jack Daniels, and I took the edible. Don't ask me how I got home. I made it home though. So, anywho, made it home. And I'm trying to go to sleep now because I'm like, yo, like, I'm bussing, like, crazy. So I try to go to sleep or whatever. So, like, ain't nobody really tell me, like, how I would be feeling. I never took an edible before. This is my first time. Then I know that I probably should have. Then I probably should have never drunk with it and everything else. Like, so I'm trying to go to sleep. I feel my heart race. I felt like my heart beating, but, like, I start panicking because I felt like it wasn't beating fast enough. So I'm sitting here like, I swear to God, I'm sitting in the bed trying to make myself.
You trying to hyperventilate?
I know, because I felt like I wasn't breathing, and I'm like, yo, I'm not breathing. So anywho, I felt like I was about to die, so I ended up calling the ambulance. Like, I called the ambulance to my house, and I went outside. I'm like, I can't breathe. They was like, they checked my heart rate and everything. They was like, you feel like you fine or whatever. I'm like, so I'm fine, like my heart, like I'm not losing air or anything, like I'm breathing, like I swear to God, I'm like, I'm breathing. She like, yeah, everything checks out. You want to go to the hospital? Nah, I'm like, nah, I'll take my ass back in the house. So then the next day, we end up, my best friend had a show at her school upstate New York. So Sin had the edibles again. It was me, Sin, my other friend Juan and everything. I learned my lesson. Right. So I took a little piece. I took a little piece. I was not playing with that shit. And I was good. Because, like, once, the first time, learned my lesson. Second time, I was still high as hell. Like, the way I saw the roll, like, that shit was just crazy. Like, I was high as hell. So, Tommy ended up taking one, too, or whatever.
You took one of those, too?
Yeah, it was the craziest. I'm going to let her tell you. I didn't even get to see the performance.
So we over here performing and stuff. Tommy was like, I don't feel good or whatever. And I'm like, you sure? So she went to the bathroom. She started puking all over the bathroom.
All hell broke loose.
I'm like, oh shit. Then
I was too high. Like, I couldn't feel my body. Like, walking to the bathroom, I told her, yo, I don't even know if I could make it. Like, I was like I couldn't feel. I was too high. Like, and then I went to the car. And I fell asleep in the car while they was in the show. I couldn't even.
Yeah. Then the next day, Juan ended up taking the edible. He was in the house crying. He's like, I don't want to be high no more. I don't want to be high no more. He's like, what the fuck did I do? I don't want to be high no more.
Those edibles, I don't know what they had in them, but they was serious.
Those shits was serious. Like, everybody took one.
I've never had an experience like that with edibles. And I'll tell you how much I've eaten.
Because it tastes just like weed. Like, that's how much weed was in the edible.
This is what I'll tell you. My boy makes cookies, brownies, he was able to get cookies, brownies, Sour Patch, and what was it? There was one, and gummy bears. So I had all those. I had full brownie, bigger than the one I gave you. It was twice the size of the one I gave you.
Cookie.
No, you didn't have the brownie?
No, I had the cookie.
Oh, then you should have had the brownie.
Nah,
that would put
you kept telling me.
All right, so I had the cookie you had.
Don't work no more,
I had 3 cookies. I had a full piece of the brownies. I had gummy bears and then those the Sour Patches. And on top of that, I hit a tarantula. And this was during the Mayweather-McGregor fight.
Right.
They have hit a what?
A tarantula, which is a pre-rolled joint.
Oh.
It has
hash. I thought you meant a spider.
I was thinking about that. Me too.
No, it has hash, wax, and keef. Right.
Oh,
so what happens is
exactly.
This is how it is. They have pictures of me sitting down like this, supposedly my eyes closed throughout the whole night.
Oh yeah,
I remember the whole fight.
I remember this.
I remember the whole fight. So apparently, either I was squinting really hard, or I was watching the fight through my eyelids.
It was like, yo, he was asleep, and then it was like, but he could tell you exactly everything that happened in the fight. I was like, oh, that's funny. That's
like they had I didn't know they had pictures of it until the next day. They're like, yo, look at you. I'm like, when the hell did you guys take that?
I missed the highs where like it was the giggles and everything was funny. That's when you first start. That's when you start smoking. Now you get high and you just start thinking of everything.
I like that introspective part though. I like
sometimes, not all the time.
It depends on the strains you smoke, because more sativas are a mental high. Indicas are more of a body high. You get some hybrids are like this. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't touch weed until I was 21. I did all my research from 18 to 21. And then finally I started smoking, and people who say it was against it, I was like, I'll talk to them about it. Those who just get high to get high, I was like, I'll talk to them about it when they wanted to know more. So that's why I asked, like, what kind of strands do you prefer? Because I will tell you, or there was a point.
Forbidden fruit is really good.
Like,
it made me feel active.
Yeah, so those are sativas. Those are known as head highs. So they usually
that's where you get the introspective.
But the problem with sativas is that they usually only grow high up in the mountains, right? So we don't get a lot of them here. We get more of an indica because those could be under. Sorry, we know a lot of shit about weed, but those are under sea level, right?
Yes.
And so we get a lot more of those coming through our area, like Jersey and stuff like that.
And that's
So
also
those
because
so those are the ones that make you fall sleepy afterwards. Yeah,
it's not even that. Like around here, people just want to smoke, sit down, and watch something. I'm like, I'm not about that life.
Nah, I smoke, go work out.
Yeah.
Like I remember the first time I put him on. I put him on of smoking and doing jujitsu. Like he was like, I'll never do it. I'll feel lazy. I'm like, bro,
like it's stupid. I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of grown ass men try to choke me while I'm freaking out. And he goes, nah, just do it. I was so creative.
Like it was crazy.
I don't know. I couldn't do that every day though.
No, not every day. It depends on who's coming in too.
But you know, those also you get. Because responses like that happen, people, that's how you end up getting those, like, people who can't do anything without it. Like, you can't do anything without smoking or drinking or whatever.
Well, some people can't do anything without drinking at all. It's weird.
Oh.
Some people wake up with they eating breakfast with a Corona.
Listen, I think you should get yourself, get your responsibilities out the way.
Then
do what you have to do, and then you can enjoy some time. You know, maybe you can roll you one up or get you a couple of shots, but finish what you got to do first.
Yeah, that's my main thing. Like, exactly. I made sure, you feel me, schoolwork, homework done, time to go get drunk.
It's because
work about to be finished.
Yeah. If you catching yourself needing to do it, then you have a mental issue. You have some issues you need to work out and stop being a punk.
I think, I don't know, like, do you believe, I feel like, because my whole family's alcoholics. And I feel like, honestly, it's a family thing. Like, it's like a, what the fuck you call that shit?
You get it. You got, they are genetically traits, something like that.
Like, I'm so serious. Like, it's to the point. But my family, like, it's my mother's side. They bad drunks. I think that's where my shit come in. Right. Like, literally, like, my sister's alcoholic. My cousin's alcoholic. My grandmother is 76, I want to say, and then she's still an alcoholic. But she's bad. Like, you, everybody got that one family member when they get drunk, it's time to go. Mm-hmm. That's my grandmother. Oh, Lois is drunk. Time to go. Like, time to go now. Like, she started cursing everybody out. She's wailing on everybody. I remember.
Oh, that reminds me.
She's one. No, like, she will fight you. Like, she the type to probably even try to stab you. Like, I remember one time, I forgot what my grandfather did. It didn't even matter because she was drunk. She smashed a glass, cup over his head and everything. He had to bring himself to the hospital. Then my other cousin, she drunk, like, she was a bad alcoholic. Like, she drunk so much, she crashed her car and another car caught on fire. Then my uncle got like 3 and then my uncle he got like 3 DUIs. His license got suspended for like a whole year because he got so many DUIs. And I'm like, yo, y'all,
how many DUIs can you have?
I don't know.
I thought after 1 you get suspended for 6 months.
So
2
then
it's 18, 3 is damn near.
So maybe it was like the second one, but like he's bad. Then he broke his ankle dancing, being drunk and shit. So
you broke your ankle dancing? I think that's the worst.
Cause he old. Old people be trying to boogie. My mother, he not old. He like in his 30s. 40s.
Am I tripping or it sound like somebody snoring?
Like, I'm like, make sure it's not me. No, we're good.
Nah, it's fun.
Nah, but my whole family, they're just bad alcoholics. So I think maybe I feel like I'm just like with the team. Like, I'm like, Grandma, like, what's up? I know you got it.
Yeah, they are genetic traits that are passed down through generations that you can, what is like alcohol coping, something like that.
It's not only alcohol. Like, if we want to talk about things that are passed down, this is kind of what I really enjoy. It's not only from the alcohol habits, it's also fears that can be passed down. It's your drinking, the fears, your hobbies. It's weird. It really is weird on how your genetic pushes it all down. But it is interesting with how it's hereditary for the alcoholism to be pushed on to your kids, and it's not, even if the kid is separated, they'll still get the habit of drinking because like the moment they taste it, it's just a scene. It's your reward system gets hijacked from it. Normally, from drinking, you don't feel the satisfaction from it at all times, or for some cases, some people do, and you notice like, even if you try to separate it from your family, like the moment you do is just you're there. You're not gonna stop at one. You're gonna keep drinking.
I tell you that. I'd be sad as hell when a bottle going. I'm like, damn.
You're a sad drunk? Can you drink sad?
Like,
yes. Oh, definitely.
What you mean?
I don't even like.
No, that's depressing.
Yes.
No. I can't. Like, it all depends on my mood because I drink a lot. So
exactly.
it's like I'm hype. Like, I never really cry. It depends.
So
like if something was
no.
going on early that day.
Music I'm listening to.
Oh no, I'm sorry. When I'm drunk, Drake is
well.
coming on. Period. I don't even got to be in my bag. My day could have went perfect. Soon as I'm drunk, I'm listening to Drake, love songs, all of that. I'm one of those.
Once you
drunks.
start putting on Drake, I can't hang out with you no more.
It depends on
I
the
can't
vibe.
be getting my feelings drinking also. I'm gonna have to say.
I'm a feelings drinker.
No, I'm not.
I'm not at the club.
I'm not that good at feelings. So if I start getting into them, I don't know. That's how bad things
But
happen.
I would start crying and that. But like, I'm like, I got two moods. It's either we got 69 or it's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, we tight, like, put on some Dirt Curb. Like, it's just all trap music. Or it's Drake. Like, or it's just Drake. Or Tory Lanez. Like, Tory Lanez is my guy.
I think Drake almost made me kill my ex once. Yeah, he made me in my feelings so badly. I was drinking. Almost stabbed her. I was like, I gotta go, man. I gotta get up out of here. It's time to leave this situation. Before I end up stabbing somebody. Drake
Let me tell you a funny story. So, I can't tell the real details, but my friend, I got another friend. She's actually kind of alcoholic, but the problem is she's 21, so she be going to the bars and shit I can't get into, obviously.
No,
so we drink sometimes, like when she's on the chill mode. So, anywho, I was kind of doing like a little pop-up or whatever.
Yeah.
First time I went there, I was sober. I'm like, all right, you feel me? I just want to know, da-da-da-da. Left, got a bottle, came back. I'm like, son, you keep fucking with me. This bottle gonna come to your head. Like, that's how I'm coming. Like, I had to like, nah, let me go get drunk because this ain't working right here. Me being sober here because I'm too nice. Like, I'm just like, all right, you feel me? I'm just here. Like,
you too nice and you about to slam a bottle across my head?
You know what it is? In that type of atmosphere, she can't be happy. She has to be mad. That's what I feel like. like she can't enjoy the time. She's like always has to have
I'm doing a
bottle
pop-up, like, you feel me? I'm in the cut right now. So we just watch. I'm here sober, like, yeah, you feel me? I just want to sing. What? I came back drunk. I'm like, son, stop playing with me. Let that nigga walk the fuck out this house. Let him walk the fuck out this house. This bottle coming across the way.
I can't.
She's ready to fight.
She straight up scouted the place first. Like, who do I, just in case I come back and get drunk, who am I potentially fighting? That's what she did.
I'm like, hey, guys,
she found
I
the
gotta
person,
go.
she grabbed the bottle, she's ready to go.
It's my time. Well, that's funny. What's your story? Like, what's your worst moment of, let's just say,
like a situation with a guy wise? Like,
yeah, let's just
Oh,
say
yo, I got the stories. Oh, I'm here for this.
Yeah, she got more than me. Like, but I have this one story, which was I was really tight because I was talking to somebody or whatever, and I found out that they had another bitch in the house, and somebody told me. So I went to the house, and I went in his room. I destroyed everything. I even was on FaceTime with her. I destroyed everything. I had a knife and I broke like his cables, like the charger.
I stole. Bring it to me.
She cuts it.
Like, why would you cut it? Like, right. You cut and you might as well bring it to me.
Wait. I stole his PS4 and I just took everything that I felt like I wanted. I took it.
Hold on, time out. See, I would have let you walk with a lot of that stuff, but once you start taking the PS4 out the house,
I told her fuck everything else. Take the PS.
You start taking the PS4 out the house, I'm calling the cops.
No, you know what's the situation?
Like, become a situation, right?
The main problem is, this is how I feel. I'm speaking for myself. It's like, don't waste my time. If you want to be friends, we could be friends. If you want to be with friends with benefits, we could be friends with benefits. If you just want to, like, you know, let the person know what it is, but don't go around here and get mad when somebody's doing something when you doing your own dirt on the side, and then you get mad because you got caught up, but then you it's just like a lot to it. Like you can't get mad that you doing your thing, and then when I want to do my thing, oh now you want to be mad, but you was just doing your thing. Mm-hmm. So it's really on that perspective.
What is it? It's a protection thing. It's a
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Animal instinct.
You know what's the problem? You guys are mad that females.
Guys.
Yes,
I'm
guys,
cool.
all men.
No, boys.
No, I'm lying. I'm sorry. Not men. Boys. All boys, right?
Too late.
Listen, all right, well, she corrected me, so thank you for that. I'm telling you. But anyways, all boys, you guys are getting mad because females are catching on to what y'all doing, and we playing the same type of game y'all are. That's what it is.
Let me tell you.
No. Hold on.
Yes.
Let's go back to what you said, okay? Okay, let's just go back to what you said. We're going to dissect that.
Okay.
All right? Now, you're right. Guys should say what it is.
Exactly.
Okay? You're very true. Men should exactly speak what it is. Will they get the same response that they're looking for? Most likely not. But that's where it comes. That's what most men do. Okay,
I understand,
because they're afraid of certain responses.
But let me tell you something. Like and I feel like in this day and age, you feel me? Like some females really just want to, fucking just be cool.
Exactly.
You feel me? Some of them want to be in relationships. It all depends. But is that the simple fact that we're grown? Period.
Mm-hmm.
You might just want to fuck that person, but don't want a relationship.
Ask you a question.
Females are like that.
Dude walk up to you and be like, "Yo, listen, I ain't trying to be your man, but can we fuck?"
No, but it's not like it wouldn't be. No,
like that.
Like
that's the point. Exactly. That's why you telling the female what's up from the get.
Yeah, that kind of like you talking, we vibing. Like I know you. Like I knew you for some time. I knew you for some months.
So now they got to become the friend.
No, not even that. No. Right now, the way you guys are describing females, that's the anomaly of all female gender. Like
I'm speaking for myself.
This is why, because. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if guys can just go up like, "Hey, I want to be in a relationship." Like, "Hey, I just want my dick sucked." "Hey, I just want to, just cuddle." If it comes like that, or "Hey, let's just smash."
I know a dude that just wants to cuddle.
Right?
Like I literally know a guy
who
don't want nothing else but a
I
cuddle
understand
buddy.
what you're saying, but let me tell you something. When you're in situations like that you're talking to somebody, whether they tell you what's up or not, they're playing. They're playing because it's like
everybody playing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're mad. You're gonna get mad that I'm doing my thing, but you're doing your thing.
Okay, so
it's like you want to be selfish because you want all these bitches, but like, come on, like let me go get these niggas.
Okay, so by your situation, it was he was being overprotective and playing. You weren't allowed to. Is that what you're saying?
With my situation,
or was it that you guys said that
not
hey,
allowed
this is
to?
what
I'm
this
doing
is
what
going?
the fuck
Nah, with my situation is basically I was talking to this kid for years, and it's off. It's completely off. But it's like when we was younger, you played me and you want to talk to me again, and then boom, I said what it is. Like if you want, like I told you, if you want to play games, do what you got to do, you could do it. I'm gonna be waiting for you, but I'm gonna be doing my thing. So you come back into my life, boom, you ready, but you're really not ready because you just got caught. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste my time, because I be feeling like I care for people more. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I care. I basically care. So it's like I'm in a point in my life where I'm like this, right? I don't need no nigga bringing me down to make me feel bad.
Yeah,
and it's like that. Like females, a lot of females care and have feelings. Like I'm not that female that just wanna fuck. Like you'll never like hear no shit about me. Like oh, like she a thought, she this or she that. Like I'm not that type of female. So that's what I'm saying.
It's always weird when I hear guys talk, or you hear guys talk. I don't think guys. Yeah, when you hear guys calling women like "da" to hoes or whatever, and especially when that guy's.
Them niggas just be mad.
It's
right.
always
They
been
just
weird.
mad.
Hold on,
You know
talking
why?
about that. You know what I hate, and I have a couple friends like that. Is when they get rejected by the chick
and they get
and
mad
they start getting
rejected.
mad and they start like
their feelings
talking
got
shit
hurt.
about the girls. I'm like,
No, let me play devil's advocate, okay?
Go ahead.
My feelings was hurt. All right, she shouldn't hurt my feelings.
So okay, right here. Since you're playing devil's advocate,
okay,
you call her a bitch.
Right?
Who's acting like a
Fuck
bitch?
that bitch. What are
Who's
you
acting like
talking
a bitch?
She acting like a bitch because she ain't holler
And
at
I'm gonna
me.
tell you, suck my dick.
Right?
You see?
Yo,
Yeah,
just
we
suck
could
my
go
dick.
back-
No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, but I always say this mode. I've always said it. Think like a nigga so you don't get played like a bitch.
Well, kind of. Well, because
you can't be out here fucking niggas.
Yeah,
out
you
here.
can't.
Nah,
I mean,
true.
no, I get that.
Yeah.
But yeah and no for that saying,
Yeah.
because niggas they fuck bitches like it ain't nothing.
Nah, see, but
really.
that part,
yes,
yes,
not
yeah,
really.
I do.
See, no.
Yes, I do.
Once again, not y'all. Okay.
not
y'all.
All right, boys.
I wasn't talking about fucking sex, though. I just want to make that clear.
But we're not saying, okay, you never want to lose yourself as a woman.
Exactly,
right?
definitely.
So you don't want to get to a point like, oh, I got to think like men because, these guys be out here tripping, right? So you don't want to do that.
But exactly, I'm talking about. I'm not
Not
talking
like
about
that.
fucking wise. I'm not talking about sexual wise.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
not fucking wise. I'm talking about mentally wise. Like you gonna play
I
that game.
got
Like
game.
you think you gonna play me, but when I was already doing.
Just be a stronger person.
Yes,
like,
but let me tell you something.
Real quick, that finger in the face against
Hold up, let me tell you something.
Be careful.
And when I say play the game,
like
I'ma just be not out here fucking, but niggas will pay for anything. Like, you feel me? Go to club, meet a nigga, I take you out, got the drinks, got the plug, everything. Like, you wanna go out here and fuck these bitches? Do you, baby?
I was raised by
Do
OGs.
you?
You know what it is?
And
Men are never satisfied, and I promise you that's a proven fact. Men are never satisfied for the simple fact that if you have a female in your life and she's okay, you love her or whatever, but you still want more. And men are always gonna, like.
Well, it's the same thing with females.
I don't think people are satisfied. I don't know if it's just men.
It's
I don't think
females as well. Like,
you know what it is? Females
are
sick of men, so then they start doing it.
No, you can't say that. Like, I have friends of mine who literally will drop everything to go to their significant other.
Okay, but
and
that's like
they end up. The significant other still ends up going and doing other things.
Who is these guys you guys know?
What do you know?
Bum ass niggas.
But that's also
because
that's also who you invite into your circle. You know what I'm saying?
My
but you know what's the thing? People like they sell you this type of person that they are at first, and then shit is not so all lovey-dovey.
All my friends aren't bad fathers. All my friends aren't. They don't play the field. These are the people I surround myself with, right?
Maybe it's just my generation. Exactly.
I got from 20 to 40 something or 50 something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you talking about your friends between the ages of 25 and up about, right?
20 to 40 something. Yeah, it is.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I've been with the same girl since I was 17. I'm 27 now. It's a decade long. So even from then, like my boys that I hung out with, they were always faithful, and they've been played all because of that. Like they dropped the world for these chicks, and all of a sudden, so what you're saying?
So see, I feel like,
and I'm not gonna say that.
No, go ahead, talk.
I was gonna. What I was gonna. No. What I was gonna say wasn't really appropriate.
What's appropriate?
Right.
Our name isn't appropriate. Go ahead.
The real shit talkers. All right. So you're telling me that you've been faithful the whole time to her, like
she's known everything I've done.
Yeah.
I've been on, and we've even been in a polygamous relationship.
Because there's guys that have friends, and when y'all go out, y'all surrounded by temptation. A lot of people don't know how to.
So why don't you talk to your fellow women and tell them to back the fuck up? Like, you mad at men? Go holler at your ladies and be like, listen, back the fuck up, y'all.
Let me tell you something. How I feel about shit is, for one, I feel like how you said, like you and your girlfriend, like y'all know.
My wife.
Like, oh my bad.
Yeah.
You and your wife. You right.
Don't get it twisted.
You right. You and your wife and everything. I just feel like, go have your fun. We still young. You feel me? Like I'm young. Like it's not like a tied down. Like I don't have a ring on my finger or anything. Like.
Right.
But it's like. It's always that level of respect that you have to respect.
Right.
Like you I asked you go out to the bar, get drunk. Do you we was both alcoholics? I think that's why it really worked so good because we was really alcoholics, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm not one of them you tied down where you at go out and have your fun, but just have that respect and then we good.
I feel like if you guys people will work out more if they already established their rules before the relationship started.
Exactly.
Well,
so
it's not even only that. Even throughout the relationship, people change.
Yeah.
So we were talking about last week, like every 7 years, your body is 100% different. Like every cell on your body is different. So with that is your hobbies change, your preferences change, and this is why it's been so great with my wife. Like if I tell her hey, I'm into this. we'll try it. If not, and she's like doesn't like it, I'm like, all right, at least we tried it. We know I do like it. I'll talk to her like, hey, and like I said, we were in a polygamous relationship for a while, and if I wanted to, I'll tell her. And I would tell her like, hey, I'm gonna go do this. She's like, all right, come back after you're done. I'm like, all right, do this. I'm like, this is why I guess I'm lucky that I have one of these type of females.
Exactly.
So it sounds like the weird part is like once you surround yourself around these type of people, like the guys that we're talking about, or women like my wife in my life, more of those people tend to come. Like more of those people tend to fill up your circle, and it becomes a pool in this little community that you have.
I mean, if you're only attracted to ain't shit people,
I think that's what it is. I think I got
to bad boys.
I think I got a sign like,
but again,
come fuck up my life.
But
come fuck up my life.
You know, everyone says that whole bad boy thing, right? There's a lot of bad boys that don't do shit like that.
Yeah, I'm also too like you can't have a little dick. Like I'm sorry, I can't fuck with you with a little dick. Like I'm just being honest. Like
you let them know in the beginning. Like listen, my dude, if you underneath the 5, if you underneath 5, we might as well just not even do this.
Give him a size chart. Like just get the size chart.
If you let things be known in the beginning, the guy would know exactly what he's getting himself into. Okay, I know. I always say sometimes you gotta, when I talk to my sisters or whatever, I'll be like, you gotta approach men almost like they're in grade school. All right, you be like, listen, this is what it is. This is what it is. And the reason why is because in psychology, this from neuropsychology, men think in boxes. Okay,
they think with their dicks.
And you like that, but we do think in boxes. So it'd be like, okay, this is this, this is this, this goes for this goes for this. Women think more as
pink splotches.
Not pink splotches, but we'll say it's more of a network. Everything connects to something. Okay? We don't understand the same shit that you guys understand. Okay? You could be like, well, you could be like, well, so today I was talking to Mike, and then Mike said this, and because of Mike said this happened, and then to us we're like, what the fuck just happened here? All right. To us, we like, Mike said this. I slapped shit on Mike. Me and Mike cool now. It's like whatever. And like it's nothing.
I feel like we overthink.
Yeah.
You know what? So I just want to know, why do I get in trouble for not putting a dish in, and somehow that gets into how 2 weeks ago I didn't fold shirts. Like that's what I want to know. Like I just put this dish. We're talking about the dish. We're not talking about the laundry from 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago we talked about
right.
But I think when you talk to, if you lay it all out there. If he still accepts everything your terms and then still plays the game, yeah, he's a dick. He's a complete. You should stop talking to those type of people, right? You should talk to somebody else who has an intelligent brain. Maybe somebody who goes to school or something. I don't know.
Intelligent brain with a little dick.
Hey. That's the thing, though.
Give him the size chart. You walk up to him and be like, listen.
She's really concerned about the dick.
I like you, but real quick, let me just put your finger on exactly what number.
They can fix that
just
nowadays.
Just the finger. I was just hand him this chart and be like, just put your finger on exactly the number that we might be looking at.
They can fix that, right? You go to an adult store, they have attachments.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been to them.
I cannot be a man that puts an attachment on my dick to make it longer.
Your face, he was like,
it's true though. This is why. Like, if you have the perfect dude. You have the perfect dude for small dick. You want me like, hey, just
that's
go
a good question. So what if he's perfect in every way besides the dick? Like, let's just say you guys never even got to the point where there's sex even involved, okay? And he's perfect in everything else, but he pulls out like a 4. All right.
You just go to.
Do you work with whatever is there because he's so perfect with everything else, or do you gotta be like, listen?
You gotta compromise. You want guys to compromise too.
What you saying? What you saying? You
nah, why you want to?
You ain't gonna sit back and think I was gonna say that. What you saying? You saying no? You gonna be like, listen, I like.
Just have
you
to
got
play
to
you.
go.
I might just have to play you. I'm sorry.
I ain't even gonna play you. I'ma just. You gotta go.
I'm gonna be not like. We can be friends.
Everything is not about sex. Though.
It's not.
Okay.
Everything
so
but if
I
feel like if I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life,
so why is Mr. Perfect?
Something gotta like.
So why is Mr. Perfect a problem if everything's not about sex?
Right? Tell her.
Yeah.
Tell her she could use toys.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking to you too. You're talking about peace out.
It's like nah. Toys is not the same satisfaction. Not that I know anything about it.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. So
it depends. Like, you know what? This is the thing though. All right. They have I guess introduction to the world of toys, like they have the realistic types you can make actual clones out of. So say you
I'm not putting an attachment.
Like,
you can make an attachment.
No,
we good money over here. Don't worry about this.
Nah.
We so good that she's like, nah, I gotta buy in.
I mean, you can like always spice it up. I know they got like these little ball things or whatever.
What if
that
okay, hold on. Okay, so boom.
spice it up.
He's good at everything. He got a 4 though, but his tongue game crazy.
You might could stay.
You might could stay. She's still gonna cheat on him, right? She's gonna be like, bro.
See, that's what I don't want to do. So it's like we could be friends. Like, look, we could be friends.
So you're always gonna be looking for Mr. Perfect because
I'm not looking for perfect, but it's like
nobody's perfect.
Okay,
but
she wants dick and some attachments.
Like
dick
she wants big.
Like
no, it don't even gotta be big, but like, as long as
I
I
can
feel
workable.
something, it gotta be workable. If I can work with it, all right, cool.
All right, fine. Now if you talk,
But if I can't,
inches.
you just gotta go.
She
Like
wants-
you just like I can't like.
It has to be a whole torso size.
Right.
I know they ain't watching this, but I
22.
kind of feel like that with somebody now. Like I'll fuck with you, you feel me? You be buying me shit, but
I'm gonna laugh when they watching.
Oh,
Are they not blessed?
If you
I tell the truth. I don't
if you
care.
watching, then you gotta go.
like
The next guy that's if you're watching, he be like, "Oh, that's my baby."
See,
Damn it!
I'm sorry,
He just shut
but
it up
continue
right
following us. But that's hilarious.
it's just
Interesting.
So women are mean. Like I told you, women are mean,
Right?
So it doesn't matter.
So
It
size
doesn't-
does matter.
Size matters, but at
Right?
the same time,
Yeah, as
you
long
want
as
a
it's
meaningful
workable.
relationship.
Yeah, but as long as it's workable, like
Okay,
it don't gotta
okay.
be like huge, but like it could be like as long as you go,
You
like
can't
you know how to
have
work with
everything.
the dick. You gotta work with the dick.
Okay, so but you can't.
Is that
have
what you
everything.
think we look like?
no,
I
that's
hope
what
not,
she
yo.
did.
That is so scary, yo.
You know what the back size you gotta work with the dick.
Is that how we look? Is that what they think?
So you can't really. I don't know, man. It sounds like it's gonna be hard to satisfy.
We went from introducing ourselves
That's
to
the
telling
real
drunk
shit talkers.
stories.
Yo,
to
Welcome.
talking
Yo,
about
Tommy, we're
dates.
top 5.
So welcome to the real shit talkers.
Yeah,
That's what we do all day.
shout out to the real shit talkers.
Well, so you'll never be satisfied.
For real.
I
But
mean,
as you said-
you're not talking to me.
I mean, it's now you sound more open. I'm gonna talk to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never be satisfied.
I'm good. My sex life is great.
I ain't having sex. Fuck niggas.
I don't know nothing
Period. Period.
What you said?
I ain't having sex. Fuck niggas.
because they too busy buying her stuff because they got a 4-incher.
Maybe that's why they're perfect at everything else. They have to overcompensate for that.
What?
Like,
Isn't
if
that how the
you-
universe works? It has to
Yeah.
balance things out. You be like, you know what? Let's give him a big brain. We can't give him a big dick too.
Right?
Can we take something else away? Give him short arms? Nah, we already did that. It's over. All right, let's just
You know
give
what?
him- I think they'd be okay with 4 inches,
this
right?
is gonna be fucked up.
His soulmate would be fine with
You know
4
what?
inches.
This is gonna be fucked up. But I think Stephen Hawkins had big brain, big dick. He had a fucked up body.
I think it balances out.
Right?
It balances out. You guys
I
are
don't
you guys
know.
are savages.
I
Terrible.
just like
Terrible.
look,
Terrible. Mr.
Young.
Right, I just need you to know you need to start getting on your supplements. get them
Word.
pills.
They have
popping.
surgery for the, actually.
I think there's some. I think if you go on one of the websites, there's usually like a banner that goes over the top. You can hit it.
No. They have actual surgeries for that. I was on a
No, that surgery don't work.
No.
It's the one that's supposed to give you like 1 or 2 because they pull the
No,
rest
no.
from the back.
they
of
got
your something.
surgeries not to be a minute man, cause
That takes
Yeah,
practice.
they have that too.
If that takes practice, you're gonna have to let that
No,
man
there's
thought
a,
out
there's
for a
a,
little
there's
bit.
a spray. There's a
Let
spray
him
for
get his
that.
shit together.
There's a numbing spray for that.
No, you don't want to
Yeah.
be completely numb.
No, you're not gonna be completely numb.
That numb spray sucks.
better take a perk. Anybody saw that?
Nah, just tell him
it was a
drink,
pose.
tell him drink like 3 shots of Henny. Yeah,
Uh-huh,
you know what I mean?
No.
Listen,
That
don't
makes
let me be
babies. That makes babies.
That is very true.
That makes babies.
That is very true.
Yeah. No.
You gotta get. This is why you have to train jujitsu. At this point, you'll be able to box out and like
Push
push
him
them
off.
off right
Push
there.
him off just during explosion.
Wait, hold on. That makes babies. You gotta wrap it up at least.
Listen,
You're my nigga.
Listen,
and like,
listen,
like we've
listen.
been at this for a minute, for a long time, and then
she said we've been at this for a minute. So they had a couple conversations, right? And they was like, listen, who you doing? You ain't doing nobody? All right, we're gonna go raw.
But I feel like you have to get tested at that point.
Dude, I used to go get tested crazy. I used to be scared of everything under the sun.
That's a fact. That's one thing I feel like everybody like. I feel like people make it like a problem to talk about getting tested. No, get your ass.
No.
You know what I don't like about like some guys? They get tested through the females. Like they be like the female go get tested. Like they be like, you got anything? That. Oh nah, I'm good.
Nah, I said yes. Becky's fine. I must be fine too.
I hate people. Yo, I don't like that. Go get your ass. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's okay to make sure yourself is okay. It's okay.
You know what I think the problem is, and why there's so. I guess teen pregnancy was up and whatnot.
Yeah, my whole generation pregnant.
My thing is like, why the hell are the condoms behind a glass case? Why do you have to ask? Why do you have to? So steal it. Don't have babies. Fuck it.
Listen.
Go to Planned Parenthood. They'll give you a goddamn fishbowl. Go to
Amazon. They give you a whole motherfucking bag.
I'm telling you, go to Amazon. It's $24, 114 condoms.
We need those $3, that $5 for the condoms, or you're gonna have to deal with an 18-year situation. All right?
That's the only problem though.
25 years for some people.
Actually, 30 nowadays.
What?
Yeah, kids
Who
aren't
parents are these?
Kids aren't like my generation. Aren't leaving until like 30. Bro, I moved out of the house and bought a house by the time I was 22. I don't know how the hell these.
If you're in my house if you're in my house till 30 years old,
the amount of overtime I did was crazy.
Oh, never mind. See, I asked my dad. I'm like, around the time, would you want me out your house? He's like, probably like when you finish college. I'm like. That's about
actually
right.
Good parent. That's good.
But my dad, because my dad, he the type like he'll probably like help me pay for some of the like the utilities or like the rent or anything. My kids get out. My dad, because I asked him, I'm like, because honestly, I be thinking like I wouldn't leave now, but it's at the summer. I pay no bills. I'm on my 6 card, never pay. I don't pay not one bill.
I'm trying to be like her.
I was 14. I was paying for my cell phone bill and one bill in the house.
But I help my dad. I give him money like here and there. But as far as that, I don't pay not one bill.
How does it feel to be blessed?
Right, I pay for insurance, my phone bill, cable.
Right. It was crazy.
That's it.
I'm looking for a sugar mama. Anybody who want to take care of me for a little bit.
I need a sugar daddy with no sugar. So J Benz Instagram.
There's people. I actually have a friend who does that. That actually has a sugar daddy with no sugar.
I know. My cousin used to tell me stories like some guy just wanted to watch movies with he just wanted her to watch movies.
We was telling the story. Remember we was talking about all the freaky stuff that we know. We was telling the story about how one of my this girl that I know, this guy used to pay her $300 just for her to take a trip across town, come to his house, and then take a piss on him while he's in the bathtub. She'll leave.
Word.
Yo, I told her, I was like, listen, set me up with that gig. I got a gallon of water in the car. Yo, $300. Yo, weird. She used to just come across town. All right. She'd keep her panties on.
The world of fetishes is really weird. You know what?
Pee on him. He'd already be waiting in the tub. She'd come in, stand up, blah, 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 take off her panties, smack him with it, and then like leave, grab the $300 off the counter and leave. I was like, let me tell you how you just made $300 in 10 minutes. Right. If you're not counting the time it took you to get there.
Wait, 10-minute piss? That's like 30, 45 seconds.
Well, by the time you take off your panties.
No, she wants. Yeah, remember, you had to pee through the panties, then take it off and give it to them.
Man, listen, I'm waiting for somebody to be like, listen, I just want you to piss on me. I'm like, all right, guys.
I gotta find one of these fetish websites.
Huh?
I have to find one of these fetish websites.
I have
a friend of mine. I have friends about who are on.
I don't know nothing about nothing. What time is it? Let's see. Boom! All right. Ladies, it was a pleasure having you on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
I apologize for everyone. I was late. I forgot we were doing this. I'll be honest, whatever. Guys, remember, check out the YouTube. Check out our Instagram. Everything is therealshittalkers. Some people are off my Facebook Live. I got this thing that just streams everywhere. It doesn't even matter. We are brought to you by Access Energy Drink. Remember, check it out. The link's in the bio of the YouTube page. Anybody listening to this, the link is also in the bio. Ladies, shout out where they can find you.
I'm Jada.
I'm Chami.
And this is Illest Girls Next Door.
You guys
can follow us on Instagram. You sound so fucking dry. Like, I'm not.
They fucked up on that.
I'm not.
All right.
Yeah, hold up. Rewind.
I'm Chami.
I'm Jada.
And this is
Illest Girls Next Door. Oh, yeah. Add us on Instagram.
Subscribe.
And YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube if you don't get the fuck off of this shit.
And tune in tonight. We will be live with Darius DK at 8 o'clock.
Yes, tune in. We also have another guest next week. Thank you for staying with us. This is The Real Shit Talkers. Go do some shit with your life, people.
Period.
Superb.